Hello everyone, the Festival of Four Winds is now active in Guild Wars 2, so in honor of that, I will be opening 50,000 Zephyrite Supply Boxes, and since that is quite a bit of containers, I'm going to start opening them right now. You can buy these boxes from a few merchants in the festival area using wood, ore, cloth, leather, and some other materials like ectoplasm. This particular trade of 7 boxes for 1 glob of ectoplasm was the best deal at the time I was recording this video, and I was actually very surprised to see that because last year the same 7 boxes were going for 2 ectoplasm instead of just 1. I am not sure if that was an oversight, but one thing that's for sure is that globs of ectoplasm will rise up in price, and most infusions, if not all, will crash down in prices. Speaking of loot, I haven't shown you yet, but this is all the loot you can get in the Zephyrite Supply Boxes. You are guaranteed a Quartz Crystal and a few festival tokens for every boxes opened. The most common loot are the basic materials, and as we go up in rarity, you get a higher quality of those materials. And then the very last tab is where all the notable drops are. Some of these items are worth thousands of gold. However, all the super rare items don't have the same drop rate. You are more likely to get the recipe Curse of Lisa or an antique summoning stone, for example, rather than an infusion. So the odds of making a profit from these containers are very random. They are probably the most RNG boxes in the whole game. You can either win big or just get nothing. You do get some of the festival currency, about 1 or 2 per boxes, and then there is also the repeatable achievement that gives you an extra 20 festival tokens for every 20 box opened. It is not much, but I can imagine it being useful for someone that doesn't like farming the festival and just wants some quick currencies to buy some stuff. It's like ecto gambling, but more RNG, and you always get some festival tokens. Before I leave you to the rest of the opening, I just wanted to mention that I sometimes had to clear the loot history because it was making me lag a lot. So I apologize for the little cuts that happen sometimes. I also had to make some space in my inventory by storing loot in a guild bank so I can keep opening the containers. Hopefully it's not too annoying, and I will see you in a bit. Alright, this is all the loot I received from the 50,000 Zephyrite Supply Boxes. Like I mentioned earlier, I had to bank some items as I did not have enough space in my inventory. I received an additional 100 air filtration devices, as well as 50,000 Quartz Crystal. 1 crystal is guaranteed for every box, and they are worth 125 gold. I managed to loot a total of 14 super rare items. However, only 1 was an infusion, and it is not one of the bigger one. The value is around 1000 gold. All the other super rare items I got are worth 33 gold. As for the rest of the loot, everything in my inventory, as well as the 50k Quartz Crystal and 100k devices in my guild bank, are worth 536 gold. That would make all the loot worth about 1,594 gold. That one crystal infusion pretty much carries most of the value here. I had to spend 7,000 globs of ectoplasm to buy all the boxes, which was around 3,200 gold, so that leaves me with a loss of 1,638 gold. I ended up being not very lucky, but things would have been much worse if I did not get the infusion. These boxes are just so RNG. Although I did lose a lot of gold, I received a total of 140,000 festival tokens, 50k from the repeatable achievement, and 90k from the boxes themselves. Based on the result of this video, I would definitely not recommend buying these boxes. You can probably make a lot of gold by selling your ectoplasm to the trading post, and if you were wanting to get one of the infusions from the box, the price will probably crash as the festival goes on, so you could buy an infusion cheap and maybe even sell it later for a profit. Regardless of that, if you do decide to open some boxes, I hope you get something good. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.